Hey guys, welcome to a very special edition of College Kitchen. Today we are doing something we've never done before. We are throwing a party.
First thing, always when you start cooking, is when you have your cutting board. You ever notice when it slips around? You have to put wet towels. You can get these towels anywhere. You wet these, put them underneath the board, and it doesn't move, and you have a safe, nice cutting surface. So.
Never have we done that on this show.
So first we have half a cucumber.
Okay.
Okay, so I want you to peel that,
All right,
and then I want you to cut it in half and just kind of sort of take the seeds out. Because those seeds have a lot of water, added water, and you don't want the water because it'll water down the flavor.
Okay,
yes.
cool.
So I'm gonna take the tomato.
Alrighty.
And then what you do is, if you want to take the core out, but you don't want to waste a lot of the actual flesh of it, you just put it in, hold your thumb down.
Oh man.
You just turn it.
Wow, it's just that easy.
And you come out and you have all the tomato.
That is cool.
Okay, and you waste nothing, and now you can use the whole thing.
That is very good.
Great. And that's it. Now you pop it in the blender. Great.
That's
Cut it lengthwise.
Okay.
Yep. And then you're just gonna, nope. This is actually an English cucumber, which is genetically made not to have as many seeds. So as you can see, they cost like 50 cents more at the store, but as you can see, there's barely any seeds in the middle. You know, otherwise a regular cucumber would be littered with seeds. So you actually could just cut that up. Let's see how that looks. Actually, that looks fine.
Yeah.
How about you just cut that into little pieces and we'll add it to the blender.
Okay, sounds good.
Great.
And what are you gonna do in the meantime?
I'm gonna actually show you a really cool way to cut a pepper. What I do is I just cut it down.
Okay.
All right. And then I cut it that way.
Okay.
And then you have this, which is all usable. And then you just make an incision. All right. And then you just look the other side and you just cut. And you end up with an entire pepper.
That is
all done with no seeds. With no seeds, all in there, and you don't have to rip anything out, and you end up with.
Wow.
Perfect. And it's super easy. All you have to do is look at it. And that's it. And all you end up with is this amount of scrap and the seeds, which you would throw away anyway.
That's intense.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's really awesome.
So I'm gonna toss these in here. Yep.
We're gonna add a couple shallots, 2 to 3 whole shallots. And we also have what we call pimentos, which is a roasted and pickled pepper from Spain. We're gonna add a whole jar. They're not very strong.
That's so pretty.
I know.
Now we're just gonna add a little bit of tomato juice. Just to get it spun, that's about 1 cup. We're gonna add about 30 ounces in total.
Okay.
And then we're just gonna blend this up.
That's a great sound.
Yeah. All right, so we let it blend for about 30 seconds. Right at the last 10 seconds or so, we're gonna add a couple splashes of Tabasco.
That's really cool.
Then a little bit of red wine vinegar.
Okay.
Okay. Then a couple cracks of pepper. Okay. A little bit of olive oil for emulsion. Then a little bit more tomate, and we're good.
Wow, that was cool. Yeah, I know. That was
Scary.
that was intense.
It smells so good.
It does.
When you pull something out with a ladle,
Yeah.
usually you notice that you have to like kind of catch it when it's gonna drip and
All the
like
time.
kind of get it and it gets all over the place. If you just dip it back in, it stops the drip.
Oh my god.
Okay, can I ask
For
you
the
a
most
question?
part. For the most part. Obviously, I can't defy gravity, but
Can
if,
I-
if it's dripping, dripping,
Can I ask you a quick question?
Yeah.
Where do you get all these tips?
And you just hold it.
I mean, you are like a wealth of knowledge when it comes to like little things like, you know, like this and that make life so much easier. Where do you get these tips?
Just listening. Just gotta listen.
Oh.
That's pretty, you make it sound
Just gotta
really
listen.
easy.
That's it. That is it. It's with anything. So this is a 2-ounce ladle. This is 4 ounces of soup. It's a pretty hefty bit with a little bit of bread. I think that's so you don't really need to make that much, even for 8 people. That's $2 maybe worth of produce. So it's a really cheap, inexpensive thing if you're on a budget. So we got the gazpacho plated. What I like to do is just at the last minute, since it is a Spanish thing, I like to do this little drizzle of olive oil.
Oh, wow.
Last, okay?